calling Gaga, paging Madonna. It's Pride season, and drag queens, dudes, and dykes are making noise. It's when parties meet politics, and this summer, Outlooks TV is joining the fun. We're hopping aboard the Via Rail and traveling across the country to show you how LGBT Canadians celebrate Pride.
Canadians love to have a good time.
5 cities, 5 spectacular events, 1 national Pride tour. Which brings us to the third stop on our tour, the beautiful and bilingual city of Montreal. Here, Pride is called Fierté, which is the French word for pride. And while this particular festival's only been going on for 6 years, it represents the changing face of Montreal's LGBT community. Fierté started 6 years ago to continue the tradition of Montreal's Pride Parade. The march used to be organized by an alternate gay festival called Diversité, which runs at the beginning of August, 2 weeks before Fierté.
6 years ago, we took the torch that Diversité had for many years. Our focus is to deliver a great, fantastic parade so the LGBT community can shine for Montrealers.
The Pride Parade is preceded by a week-long festival in and around Montreal's gay village.
It's 1 kilometer long. In the past years, they've decided to even create more of an event by closing the street to cars, have a pedestrian area.
We have a multicultural community, very friendly community.
When I was in university 20 years ago, we always used to go out to the village and the clubs there because the dancing was better there.
There's so much French spoken here in Montreal. So I've been practicing in my room. Bonsoir, bonjour, hallelujah, you know, all of that.
Well, how do you say hallelujah in French, though?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. If there's one thing Montreal does well, it's entertaining the masses. Montreal Pride offers a lineup of shows in Émilie Gamelin Park, from live music to eye-popping drag cabarets.
Step up fast and be the first girl to make me throw this cash.
There's time for parties,
Don't be mad.
and there's time for politics. At the Dyke March, the goal was to showcase Montreal's gender-diverse community.
Mainstream media has not done a good job at showing people who's part of the LGBT community.
You think gay, you think young, strapping gay man going out for the town, so it's kind of bringing a lot more of what the community really is.
Most large cities have a Dyke March, but what makes Montreal's particularly special? Well, it's the first one.
There's never been an inclusive dyke march in Montreal. Certainly in the 70s and 80s, older dykes organized rallies and marches, but they weren't specific to like Pride. There's been willingness for years and years and years to do it, but we finally did it.
It felt great to be part of